Streaming.
Where's your camera?
Go. Hello. Can you hear the music? Sorry, we just heard Chris coming into the room. I was like, I'm streaming. What are you doing? I also thought that the starting soon screen would be like not hearing us, so that was embarrassing. Oh well. So today I'm going to be drawing my cover for the comic, and yeah, I'm just going to show you guys what I've been working on this week as well, because I'm starting to, hey, Pristine Wens, is that how you say your name? Sorry if I completely butcher it. But yeah, I've been busy this week. Can you hear the music, everything? Let me know the sounds are all good, because I'm not a very good streamer, but I like streaming a little bit. But yes, I'm working on the cover for the comic today, and I've been busy setting up like the Kickstarter this week after work, and it's coming along. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna have it like ready probably next week. Probably gonna launch. Need to film like the video and everything. Hey, how's everyone? But yeah, this was the two ideas that I did for like the banner for the Kickstarter. So one is like our character falling kind of into the frame, but I didn't really like this one the way it was turning out, even though that was like my main idea. And then I did this one, which is kind of giving me Junji Ito vibes. Hey Hannah, how you going? And yeah, so I went with this one, and then I've added stuff from this end paper, which is going to be the end paper. Hang on, let me just grab Emily is Burning, because it'll show you what I mean by end paper. You probably do know what I mean, but... So, I have Emily is Burning, which is the first comic I made. And then I had these, like, end papers inside, which had, like, a pattern of this, like, stuff that was in the book or belonged to Emily or whatever. So, for this one, I did this to be the end papers, because it's just little items, spooky items, fun items, cute items from an antique store, and that's going to be like the end paper inside here. I also think it's going to be maybe some stickers or like a print or something. Emily is Burning is so iconic. Thank you. What a compliment. But yeah, this is going to be the end paper like Emily is Burning. And I've just been working hard on getting the Kickstarter up and running, basically. So this is the banner for the Kickstarter, but I was thinking of using like this as the cover of the comic, but then I don't know, I kind of want to do something different, so it's just like more intriguing. So I'm gonna have, in case you guys don't know what this comic is about, I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but it's about a woman who buys a picture frame because inside the picture frame in an antique store is a person in a wedding dress who kind of looks like maybe she could be her relative, like her mother or her grandmother. And so she buys it because it's like a novelty, right? But then it's, you know, probably a little bit haunted, and that's the story. And I hope there's like some twists and turns. It's a little bit generic when I give the base story, but hopefully it's, when you read it, if you read it, it's going to be a little bit more intrigue to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just thinking of covers now. And I was doing thumbnails last night, and I think this is the one I liked the most. I was doing like all different ones, like her falling again. I don't know how well you can see the pencils, but yeah, falling. Oh, hi, Mochi. Oh my gosh, Mochi. She's soaking wet and muddy. Oh my gosh. 1 second, guys. That was a super close call because it's raining outside and my cat just jumped through the window and her feet are all muddy. So she nearly like ran across everything that I've done. Hey Elizabeth, how's it going? Yeah, it's going good. How do I usually get my ideas? I have no idea, honestly. I just start thinking like, well, actually, this idea came from I had this picture frame with a picture of my parents' wedding, and it's like sort of faded and stuff, and it like fell apart. So I opened it up, and I found like a letter of, well, not a letter, a snipping of like a newspaper, because it was like helping wedge the photo and the frame together. And it was just cool. I don't know. It's nothing of relevancy on the newspaper clipping, but it was just interesting. Like, oh, what could be inside this frame? And I started thinking like that, and then about like maybe how we would. Also, I live in Brighton, and there's this like thrift store here that has boxes of people's old photos, which is kind of like really bizarre. But I don't know why people would want people's old photos, but you can basically sift through like old photos, black and white photos, really old photos of like from people's families. Obviously they've, you know, come from somewhere, and it's like a bit weird, but I find them really interesting to just look through. I don't think I would ever buy one, but I was thinking like, imagine if you did buy one and it was just completely haunted. So that was kind of my thinking behind this one. I don't know what that screaming was outside, and I don't know if you could hear it. It's really annoying. Stop screaming. Go die somewhere else. Yeah. So that's kind of like, good morning, Mackenzie. You're on a flight to Dallas. Well, it's not early where I am. It's like midday, so. But there you go. How are you you're on a flight but with internet? To live in that day and age. Yeah, so I've kind of got I've got like a spoiler page up here because I want to draw like the bride on the front cover. But this is like Evil Bride, and then here we've got a page that's been completed. And yeah, I just want to look at how I've drawn the bride, because she looks quite sweet in the early stages, you know, quite a sweet bride, but I'm not sure like how far I want to go for the front cover because it will be like a spoiler if she's completely crazy looking, you know, monstered up. Her ears are never showing as well, I've noticed. I've never drawn her ears. But I want something like this, and then I want, because it would be cool to have the comic cover as if it was a frame, and you're picking up this like picture as well when you've got the comic. I think that would be quite fun. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. So at the moment I'm just roughly drawing out what I might want to do. We'll see how it works out because I want her sort of coming out of this frame, which I think would be really fun. Also, this is going to be the size of my other comics, but it's going to be thicker, and it's going to be, what's it called? Bound, not like stapled, but properly bound this time, so that's going to be exciting. So I want to just get this rough shape. But yeah, this is slow and all at once disappearance. Have I ever found it hard to create or make art? Yeah, of course. Many times. You know, if you don't feel like it. I actually did like a comparison video from my old sketchbook to this most recent one with this my last YouTube video, and basically it was like really interesting to see how you could like see within the old sketchbook that I was just kind of forcing myself to draw, and I obviously didn't enjoy it, and I found it difficult to create because I just wasn't really enjoying what I was doing. And now it's completely different. It's like I pick up stuff because I want to draw, and I get a bit tense if I haven't drawn for a while. Like I feel like as creators we kind of just we have to draw or we have to do something creative or we get a bit grumpy. Even though sometimes that can be the inner battle, right? Because it's like you find it hard maybe to create, but you want to create. If you're burnt out, you want to create, but you're tired, or if you're down or whatever, or if you just don't like whatever you're doing. Yeah, it can be hard, for sure. I think that's the infinite struggle, isn't it, of an artist. I need to make her bigger, basically. I think that's just not going to work. I actually really like the idea of just having her, like, as if she's in the frame normally. So I'm going to scrap this idea. Because I think that would be, like, so cool to just have, when you pick up the comic, you're also picking up the frame with the haunted picture inside. And I think that would be really cool as an idea. So let's try that. I need a ruler and I can't find one. It's so typical. I never need a ruler, but then when you need it, it's like nowhere to be found. Or when you do need a ruler, it's like always there. Cha. Okay. I'll just have to use hand. It's quite difficult because I'm drawing at an angle because of the live stream. Well, not drawing at an angle, but I'm slightly offset from the picture. This is kind of rough because I'm going to do the same thing I always do, where I draw alcohol markers on the back, the pencils on the back, and then I colour in with the alcohol markers, and then I do the line work on this side. So that's the idea for this one as well. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome along. We're doing the front cover of Picture This, my latest comic, which is coming along graphic novel style. I really want to think about the type as well, because I always leave the title a little bit after, as an afterthought. I really like the title of Emily is Burning. Like, I really like the style of writing, if that makes sense. And what did I do for this one? This one I don't like that much, the typography I did. Kind of regret that a little bit. It kind of works, and I like the picture a lot. But yeah, I need to think a little bit about how I'm going to type this. Why is the music stopped? Can you hear the music, by the way, first of all? Anyone? Just to be clear, Chris does know I'm live streaming. He's just that weird. Other comics connected. I did really think about having a scene in this comic where it's connected slightly to Emily is Burning, but then I thought that's too like on the nose the way I was gonna do it. But I think they are in the same universe, creepy universe where ghosts and stuff exists, and what else? Yeah, I think all my comics are kind of in the same universe, I think. You can't hear the music. Huh, that's annoying. Can you hear it now? Hey Flo, how's it going? We are drawing the front cover of Picture This. This looks a bit weird, but I need to fix it. Picture This. Don't know if I want capital T or not for this bit. But yeah, so I'm trying to think. So I'll have enough space here for her, which is not that much space. I'm in between the idea of doing the text myself or doing it on the computer, so I'm just trying to think how it might look if I did it myself. And this is looking a bit too like bubbly, I think, like a bit too high school, draw bubble letters on your project. Maybe I need it a bit sharper. Need it sharper. Maybe we can sharpen up like some of the letters. I can always as well like adjust it on Photoshop, because I know I'm not going to get that in the center, because that just seems impossible, right? But yeah, I think it's a nice idea to have it like, this is the picture frame. Then I'll put my name down here, maybe in like one of those little plates. But then it looks like that's me, but whatever. This is the the banner for the Kickstarter. I'll show you guys the banner for the Kickstarter because I've changed it a little bit for the actual Kickstarter. Like, I changed it on my Photoshop, and I want to show you guys what it looks like because I want your thoughts. Can I go to it? This is annoying. I don't know if I can go to it on my phone. Let me try. Okay, forget it. I can't show you. You have to wait and see till next week when I launch the Kickstarter, I guess. Or you've seen the thumbnail of this video, that's what it kind of looks like. But it's this, but with bits of these guys cut out and stuck in. Yeah. So this is going to be the end paper for those who didn't see before. Picture this. So, yeah, I think I want more room for her. I'm not sure. Let's try drawing her. No thanks. I'm streaming. I'm not gonna eat. Chomp everyone's ear off. Ooh, this is kind of sweet. I think I need just to change this, put it closer up. Artist market, nice. Good luck, Chrissy. What are you selling? Or are you selling? Or are you just going? I guess you're selling because you wouldn't be like, I'm getting ready to go so early, right? Have you tried journaling through comics? Well, I did do like a comic a day years ago now for a year, where I just drew like slice of life comics. So that doesn't really count, but sort of. I've definitely done, there's a journal where you draw like a picture a day. That's not really journaling, but you describe your day, and I really like looking back on that. I thought it was really cool. It's just effort though, you know? I'm selling, I make different things, cool. That's super cool. Okay, let's draw her a bit more. So I'm just gonna be like really rough. I really wanted her to be coming out of the frame a little bit, but I think, I don't know, would that be cool? Just her arm, it's like doesn't really work, does it? Earrings and resin stuff, nice. I don't know what song this is, but I was like singing along then. Don't really make sense. I've always drawn her like facial features to be really soft and like kind of non-existent, so I want to keep that kind of vibe. So this will be black and white. Maybe I'll have her face in like shadow as well. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter what I draw here because I'm going to be using the other side anyway. Yeah, but the veil could come down a bit behind maybe. Okay, I kind of like that. It's interesting. Oh, you're too sad to draw or write anything. That's sad. You'll get there. Like, I get you. I did have like one here that was like, maybe some of these items are falling, but I don't know if that really works here because I really like the idea of people picking up this picture frame. Kind of wish I made her bigger now. Might do that in Photoshop. Make her like up to here and put picture this up here in like this kind of size. Picture this. Yeah. Definitely gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with this drawing because I've sketched it out, but in Photoshop I'm gonna stretch her to be bigger. Good luck, Chrissy. Hope you make money. And lots of people buy you beautiful things. Okay. Yeah, I really like this idea. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Got too many pencil scratchings. Pencil scratchings. Maybe as well I can like Photoshop it so I can get these little, any cute little items I can put around the frame, maybe? Maybe. Let's see. Even though this is supposed to be black and white, I always draw her with like this kind of really, really pale skin. I don't know why I did that, because it's kind of a black and white image, but I guess it was just to differentiate her a little bit from the veil. Okay, just need to rub out the lines slightly, otherwise they stain through the page. Also, what's underneath here? Let's use my old one as a staining thing. So that's kind of her face. Let's keep going. I've used like this dark deep blue a lot in the comics, so it makes sense to kind of try and add it here. It's completely out. I don't know if I have a refill for this one. Let's try a lighter blue. Actually, I think that would not be... The music is a bit intense, isn't it? I need some more chill stuff. Whew. So yeah, that's looking kind of interesting. I think I might colour the frame first and see how that looks. It would be cool to do like semi-realistic frame, or just make it look like it's 3D a little bit. That would, like, I think it would be so interesting, because the story is obviously about picking up this frame, this haunted picture. So if you have the comic, maybe you're haunted. Like, would be interesting. Chris has really loud, like, keyboard. Is that better?
Yeah.
Without the light on it?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about how the light is kind of too much.
It's nice reading,
I don't know. You guys let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna draw the frame. But yeah, it would be, I think, yeah, this is definitely the way to go, because I really like the idea of creeping people out. Which is the kind of the point of a comic, horror comic, right? Chris is sitting right next to me, by the guy. By the guy? By the way. He's right next to me. Oh good, I picked one of the pens that is slightly running out. That's always great. Let's see how it looks. What kind of paper do you use this for? Seriously, bog standard printer paper, because I really like the way that it bleeds through the paper. It kind of gives that printed, stamped impression. I don't know. Excuse me. So how's everyone doing? There's a few lurkers, that's fine. If you want to lurk, just lurk. So my idea is to have the Kickstarter up and running next Saturday. And yeah, see how we do. A bit nervous about it, because last Kickstarter I did was Emily is Burning, and that went really well. So I'm just hoping that it goes well again, because I've been working on this comic now for probably like a year, maybe. On and off, but still. So I'm quite nervous about it. I definitely think it's like probably the best one I've made so far. Not that I don't love all my babies, all my comic babies. It's definitely the longest one. Not by much though, but still. One sec, I need to blow my nose. And we're back. It's like really dark now, I can't tell the stream. Can you look at my stream, Chris?
Yeah.
It's delayed.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Does it look okay?
Yeah, it looks better on your screen, doesn't it?
No, it looks really dark on my screen.
Oh, it looks contrast is good. Right?
Oh well, it's best I can do, guys. Don't have a fancy equipment.
It is a webcam, isn't it?
Yeah. If I had a better camera. I always thought this webcam, this Logitech webcam was so good, and now like that I owned it for a while, I'm like, it's not that good. Like when I watch other people, I'm like, oh, this, and I know that they have this camera, I'm like, this looks good, and then it just, But yeah, so if you just joined, because I don't know, people are coming and going, I'm doing the cover for the next comic, Picture This, and I want to do Scary Ghost Lady from the picture on the front cover, so then if you pick this comic up, you are also haunted. Okay, yeah. Let's go for doing some other stuff. Hair. This is too light, I need a darker grey. Yeah, the Kickstarter for this comic is gonna be live next week, and I'm slightly anxious. I am working after work every day trying to get the rewards and stuff figured out, because I'm gonna do a bundle as well of like all my past comics with it. I think that would be cool. So this was the end paper that I did this week, so the end papers already showed some of you guys this if you're still here from the beginning, but Emily is Burning is one of my first comics, and this is kind of the end paper I did for that. So I wanted something cool, so there's sort of antiques, cute, scary, weird, bizarre antiques. That might be a few stickers, not sure yet if I want to do a sticker sheet or what for the rewards, but it might be quite fun. Maybe a bookmark. So this is the old comic, and this is a new comic. Hooray! Definitely enjoying this comic. Nearly finished it. Yeah, this is one of the pages if you're interesting. If you're interesting, can't speak. If you're interested. But yeah, I'm drawing the front cover, which is going to be basically the story is about a woman who loves to go to thrift stores and antique stores, and she sees a picture that looks like it could be a relative, like her mother or a grandmother or something, just someone who looks a bit like her family, in her eyes, and she buys it because it's like a novelty. But then spooky things start to happen, and it's not good. It's not good, guys. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and just figuring out the rewards and the process for that is like a whole job in itself. I'm sure you guys, if you've done a Kickstarter before, know that. Figuring it all out is difficult. Um, so I need to film a video as well, for the Kickstarter, and I was thinking what I would do is like introduce it and then like fade to black and just have like this creepy person standing there or something. I thought that would be quite fun way to do it. Maybe we could zoom in a little bit here. Chris. So this is how it's looking so far. Not entirely convinced, but let's see how it turns out. Could just be an ugly stage of the drawing. How's everyone doing today? What are you working on? Let me know. We can introduce a bit of colour just for the cover. What artist, illustrator inspires me most? Probably for horror comics, Junji Ito. I really like Joy-san as well. Lots of people, I think. It's like we're so lucky to be in the age we are with social media, because you can just look online and just be instantly inspired by the work other people are doing, and I think it's really, we're really lucky to have that. Not just inspired as well by like stuff they draw, but also like their mentality, like their work ethic, loads of different things. And yeah, I really get inspired when people work hard, because I'm like, okay, I want to work hard as well, like that. And I think, yeah, that inspires me a lot. If I see people just like doing stuff, I'm like, I want to do stuff too. I think that's, yeah, very important. I also went to like art school, I guess, for animation, so like Hayao Miyazaki, and obviously, you know, the mainstream kind of artists for like pop art, kind of, I guess is what you would refer to it, pop culture. Did that song just say "Let's Die"?
Huh?
This song, I'm like, is it saying let's die?
I hope not.
I'm like, sorry? Okay. Just me. Cool. Now it's just saying let's, as if I've like pointed it out. It's like let's. I'm like, maybe it's saying dance. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, it definitely said it that time. It definitely said it that time. No one else hearing this. Okay, not playing that song again. Welcome to the stream. Someone who's just dropped in is like, what? How did you know? People are dropping in and out, so I'm just saying, hey, welcome. You just arrived. Stick around for an adventure. Yeah, so I'm doing the front cover of my latest comic, Picture This, about haunted picture frame. And I'm just trying to do the cover, thinking about the cover anyway. I don't know if this is going to be the cover, but it's kind of working out. It's interesting to think it's going to be like a picture frame comic. Hey Casey. Yeah, I'm drawing I just said it, so it's going to repeat myself. The front cover for my newest comic. And here's the end paper that I did this week. It's just going to be inside the comic. I really like this little cat. It's so cute. Some glow-in-the-dark fangs. Plastic fangs. Yeah, and then I did this week as well. Just showing you guys again, in case you didn't see it. It's the banner for the Kickstarter. Well, it's roughly, I edited it a lot on Photoshop, so I've done like different things and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so at the moment I'm just drawing what I think will be the cover. Which will be nice because in the story it's about her picking up this antique of this picture frame and it being haunted. So if a person who gets the comic has like the picture frame, I thought it would be quite a fun, idea. Because that would mean you haunted too. The music stopped. Why is it doing this? Why do this to me? There we go. massive. I don't know why this has happened. But I can fix it in Photoshop. So I'm going to cut it off like here. And yeah. Yeah. I told him to shut up if anyone's interested. He's like talking to me, I'm like, yeah, shut up, I'm live streaming. Just kidding. Just joking. Just joking. I'm joking. We've been watching oh, what's it called? I Think You Should Leave, this like comedy sketch show. Probably you've heard of it. It's on Netflix. It's so funny. I was just like, this is my humor. It's so stupid and bizarre. Like, it gets me every time. And I'm like, I know it's so stupid, but it's so funny to me. I don't know if anyone else has watched that. I just love it. Give me that. Me and Chris have been like quoting it all week. Thank you, Casey. I'm always like, when I say people's names, I'm always like so slow because I'm like, is that how you say your name? I don't want to be rude. I'm joking. Just joking. I saw like, I Think You Should Leave, this comedy show that I was talking about, is like, I've seen so many clips on TikTok and I was like, haha, like laughing at every single one. And then I was like, I should probably watch this show because it's so, like, every time I see a clip it makes me laugh, and now I love it. It's so stupid, but I love it. Also, I am addicted to TikTok, and no, I don't want to talk about it. It definitely eats a lot of my time. Too much time. I like making TikToks as well. It's quite fun. It's just like short little funny videos. Or serious. I do some serious ones as well. Yeah, so this is going to be up here, right? Picture this. Just imagining where this peak. Probably won't get this cover done today because I need to do stuff with it in Photoshop, so I'll probably put it on Instagram at some point if you guys are interested in seeing the final thing at some point, and you can follow me over there. Or see it on the Kickstarter next week. Oh yeah, guys, pitching it again, pitching it to you. Sorry about that. You gotta sell in this day and age, right? People always tell me to like, what's it called when you like, when you advertise yourself, I guess? And I'm like, oh, I don't like it. But you have to do it, I guess, don't you? I like how the mysterious illustration looked. Thanks. Also, do you have other concepts for the front page? Yeah, I did. I shared it at the beginning of the stream, but I think everyone's left. So these were like my concepts. Don't know how well you can see them, but it's just like her coming out of the picture frame, but also there's one of her falling into like all the antiques, because for the Kickstarter I thought about making this like the banner of her falling, and then like the picture behind her like looking quite evil or something, and then like I don't know why. And then I did this one, I quite like it more, it gave me like Junji Ito vibes. So when I came to like sketch out these ones, I was thinking of similar stuff here, and then maybe the frame and just like objects around. I like the idea of her sort of in the frame now. Like I've come up with that idea now because it was going to be her sort of leaning out of the frame. But now I'm thinking I do like the idea of the reader picking up this comic, and if you read the comic it would make more sense as well, so I think it really does work a bit better. I think it will be more visually interesting once I finish doing the frame and the title, so let's see about that. But yeah, not sure if this is going to be the final. We have to see how it turns out. I'm hopeful though, because I do like that idea. And then the back can be like the back of a frame, which would be cool. Oh my gosh, the light is like so bright now. Can't reach my curtain. Just close the curtain a bit. Is it too dark now? I think that's what best I can do. Not sure now if I like this or not. You just have to edit it a lot on. Chris. I think it's looking kind of interesting. Oh no, don't worry about me repeating. It's all good. I know people have just joined, so I don't mind. Thank you. Yeah, this is kind of the idea. I am liking it. I think I just need more oomph. It just needs more oomph. Where's that blue pencil gone? If I use a blue pencil, it's gonna look cool. definitely think this, yeah, it's getting there. I think it's at that stage where I'm just like not sure, but I think once I finished it, it will be fine. Yes, pink. I just went for that then, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, why did I do that? Yeah, I'll probably do the typography and stuff digitally, because then I have more control on it. Yeah, I'm drawing the entire comic digitally. I've nearly finished it. There is a page, if you're interested. I will also edit it on Photoshop as well. I've been like cleaning up the pages and just like editing the boxes and stuff. But yeah, I pencil on the back, draw it out, colour it in with markers, and then turn it over and draw in the front with this like thick pencil that I like working with. It's a Faber-Castell Polychromos pencil. And then this is like my little mock-up, which does have like actually a cover that I thought about doing. So bright now, the sun is crazy. Oh yeah, this is the rough. I did all these thumbnails and then I printed them out, then put it together as if this was the booklet. And yeah, this is what the comic's gonna kind of look like. Some spoilers there, but I'm sure you didn't really catch it too well. Just need to blow my nose. Sorry guys. Back. Super awesome, thank you. Doing the Kickstarter next week, if you're interested. Gotta get that out there, guys. Everyone leaves as soon as I say that. I don't want to buy the comic. I want to just look at you making it. something. Where's my rubber gone? The little one. That's one of the pages, in case you're interested. I did the eye too high up here, so I'm just gonna rub that out a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the top bit blue as well because it looks a bit weird, that bright pink. Yeah, just it'd be interesting to have like another comic done. I've done 3 so far, horror comics that is, and it would just be nice to have like 4 of them. It'd be crazy, and I want to do the next one, the haunted water park that I wrote, because I wanted to do 2 originally together, and then I was like, why am I doing 2 together? Let's do 1 and then 1 instead of stretching myself thin. It made more sense to do it that way. So that's what I'm doing, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, that one. I think I might do that one digitally. I'm not sure, because as I was like editing stuff with this comic with Photoshop, I was like, this is so much easier when you make a mistake or you want to redraw something. It's just like, yeah, easier to fix stuff, not easier to like make the comic, obviously. But I was thinking I might do it that way, but then it wouldn't fit in with the rest, so I'm not sure. But I have like a brush that's sort of similar to this pencil line, and I thought like if I do want to do it digitally, I could kind of make it look a little bit like it was traditional still. It might be time to try doing digital a bit more. I'm definitely more confident doing digital stuff than I was like a few years ago, so I feel like everyone leaves as soon as I mention the Kickstarter. So funny. No pressure, guys. I was just joking. I don't know what any of this music is, by the way. It's just like a random playlist. If you would like a video about the Kickstarter as well, let me know, because I can do that. how, like, well, let's see if it actually gets backed. Because I was like, I could do a tips video, and then I'm like, what if nobody backs it? But yeah. I've been doing a lot of research on other like projects and looking how they do stuff, so it's been really like a nice journey. I think I'm gonna take a break after it's all done though. It's been quite time consuming and tiring, but obviously I've been enjoying it. It's just, I feel like when I'm not doing anything, I'm a bit like fidgety, want to do stuff, so. Okay, the light is definitely too bright now. Yeah, so this is how it's looking, and the title is gonna go here, and my name is gonna go here, and I'm just gonna like gussy up the frame a little bit more. But that's it. I think I'm just gonna like stop streaming now because I'm quite tired. But yeah, this is all the stuff, and I hope that you guys will keep an eye out for the Kickstarter, and let me know what you think so far in the comments if you're watching this after the stream or whatever. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll probably post this on Instagram later, the finished product. So give me a follow over there if you're interested, or just check it out later, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It's been cool hanging out with you again. Hope to see you next time. Alright, bye.